Today, let's take a look at the new series of Xiaomi automobiles, Xiaomi Skynomad. Unlike SU7 and YU7's main dream car, Xiaomi Skynomad focuses on home and space. What we are seeing now is the Xiaomi Skynomad N90 Max, a large 7-seat SUV for family use. In such a crowded market segment, it is not possible to add a roof tent to solve everyone's needs and let everyone place an order. So we're going to check out how the specific model performs today. Let's look at the size first. The whole car has a strong sense of volume. The car length is nearly 5.3 meters. The wheelbase is more than 3 meters. The overall shape is actually a square style, but we can see that the front face actually still has some round smell, which makes it look more friendly. Let's take a look at the lights again. The same family design as the Xiaomi SU7 and YU7, but it has little different. It is now a dragonfly lamp design. And looking down is the grille. The entire vehicle is powered by extended range energy. And it comes with a 76 kWh battery. The pure electric range of this model can reach 464 kilometers. With fast charging for 15 minutes, it can replenish nearly 280 kilometers. The comprehensive battery life can reach 1,705 kilometers, which is very exaggerated. You come to the side and you see it has a short front overhang and a long back overhang, mainly for space. You can also see that the whole model uses a large flat design. Looking from front to back, 21-inch wheels, which gives a strong sense of volume. There is a decorative panel here. The rear view mirror is also borderless. It's very consistent with its pebble LiDAR. If you look back, you'll see that it's got a slightly raised design at the rear, which actually reduces its overall heaviness. When you come to the rear of the car, you will find that the Xiaomi SU7 and YU7 use ring tail lights, and our model has been changed to a square ring tail light, which is more in line with its square style. Here you can see a backward solid-state LiDAR. This backward solid-state LiDAR can identify negative and dangling obstacles. Then this also means that the N90 Max model will be equipped with Xiaomi's full-blooded version of assisted driving. Regarding the trunk, there are actually many ways to play, which is surprising, but this requires us to get into the car and combine the space to chat with everyone. The N90 Max is available in 2 interior colors. It's the brown we experience now, and another fresher white. But I'm actually quite surprised when I sit in, because it actually preserves a lot of the ecological interfaces, and it also has a lot of storage space. It does a relatively high degree of combination of practicality and minimalism. For example, look here, a delicate small cabinet shape, which looks nice, right? There is also storage space below it. There are 2 Type-C charging ports on it. You can also put glasses at the top, so if someone says they feel a little crowded, we can move this island back, which can be adjusted according to our needs. There will also be some detailed designs in the car, such as the taillights we just looked at, right? Let's take a look at this U-shaped design of the door. When I first saw it, I didn't think it was particularly conspicuous, but it looks very coordinated when you sit in. So let's tackle 2 problems. The first question is what will be different about the refrigerator, TV, and sofa made by Xiaomi. The second is what new tricks can Xiaomi bring out in the space now. So the seat. This car has 7 seats. 4 of the seats are gravity-free and massage-capable. The common thing is that the second row of seats rotates, right? But on the N90 Max, the first row of seats also rotates. Look at the refrigerator. It's large and energy efficient, with a capacity of 9 liters. It can hold 10 bottles of drinks. It only consumes 1 kilowatt per day. Let's talk about the screen. Head unit, instrument cluster, HUD, second row control screen and second row entertainment screen add up to 5 screens. This second row control screen can also pop up for handheld use, which is more advanced and convenient. And the N90 Max really solves a problem that I've been really curious about. Would it feel better to watch TV in the car with a remote control? The N90 Max does come with a remote control, made of metal, which is very textured. There is a magnetic attraction point on the C-pillar. We can magnetize it when we don't use it every day, and take it down when we need it. We can wake it up through the head unit or voice on the second row entertainment screen. But with the remote control, we can sit in the second or third row and just click to turn it on. The response is very fast. We don't have to go forward and operate on the screen. Just use the remote control up, down, left, and right. There is also physical feedback. It feels really different, and in this private space, the feeling of home is stronger. So let's see how many different ways you can play in the space on the car. All of the following gameplay is due to the rotating seat function on the car and the backrest function, plus a 1.9 meter long slide. Then let's look at the first type of 4-person first-class cabin. At this time, our second row of seats will move back. The space for the 4 people in the front row is very comfortable. The second is the 7-seat comfort cabin. At this time, the space in the front and rear rows of the 7 people in our car will be in a more suitable state. The third is convenient storage. Our third row of seats will move forward to enlarge the trunk space. The fourth is extreme storage. It can only guarantee 2 passengers in the front row. The second and third rows of seats will be moved forward to enlarge our trunk space. The fifth way to play is the versatile bed. Here's the set scene. We can choose the first and second rows to be a bed, or 2 and 3 rows into a bed. The sixth is the versatile living room. In the ever-changing living room, we can still choose 3 modes, which are reception room. So at this time, our front seats will both turn around. Then the second option can choose a single main driver rotation, or a single passenger seat rotates. The seventh way to play is that we can choose to customize, for example, laying out the third row to form a bed or adjusting the second row so that one side is set to zero gravity mode for resting and the other is ready for work. After experiencing the space, you will find that the N90 Max is full of family attributes, but fundamentally, it's about performance. For example, such a large family SUV uses a front double fork arm plus a rear H-arm multi-link independent suspension. Then this model's 0 to 100 acceleration can reach 5.9 seconds. The entire 100 km braking can reach nearly 39 meters. As for safety, the entire body is made up of more than 90% high-strength steel, including aluminum alloy, at the rear of the car. Because this model is positioned as a family SUV, there will be many family members in the back row. So in addition to the backward solid-state LiDAR we just talked about, it has also achieved rear-end collisions of more than 90 km in terms of passive safety. Then in the end, it depends on the landing price of this model. Today we can also take a look at Xiaomi Skynomad's N70 Max. If you don't need a big 7-seater SUV, you can also take a look at it, a very standard 5-seat SUV. Of course, this video can only show you the appearance. The N70 Max is actually a smaller version of the N90 Max, with a highly unified style. So here we have 5 points to share with you. First, it's smaller in size. The car length is nearly 5 meters. The wheelbase is close to 3 meters. The second is manipulation. After the whole body is small, its handling performance is slightly better than that of the N90 Max. The turning radius should be smaller. The turning radius of the N90 Max is 5.98 m. This car is 5.67 m. 0-100 acceleration is also faster. N70 Max only takes 5.5 seconds. Third point, battery life. They are both equipped with a 76-degree battery. The N70 Max has a longer battery life due to its smaller body. It's 505 kilometers. Then coupled with fast charging, it can make up 310 kilometers in 15 minutes. This is better than the N90 Max. However, its fuel tank is smaller than that of the N90 Max. The N90 Max is equipped with a 60-litre fuel tank. The N70 Max is equipped with a 45-litre fuel tank, so the comprehensive battery life of the N70 Max is slightly smaller. N90 Max has a range of 1,705 kilometers. This model's range is more than 1,400 kilometers. The fourth point is that the assisted driving scheme is different. There is no longer a backward blind solid-state LiDAR at this location of the N70 Max. The N70 Max uses a combination of a single LiDAR and an NVIDIA Thorlu chip. The fifth point is to look at the ride layout. Although we are outside, but you can also see it from the D-pillar with the rear window. Although it is a 2-row 5-seat layout, but the rear seats can actually lean up a lot. Its rear triangular windows supplement the field of view area is also relatively large. Finally, let's reveal the interior of the N70 Max. You can refer to the shooting of our N90 Max. We will reveal the full video in the next issue.